So we got Keith Thurman versus Mario Barrios coming up January 29th. A lot of us didn't see it coming, but a lot of boxing insiders, they kind of hinted that this might be a possible fight. What it's looking like to me is they were also talking about how this is like a gauge fight to see how Keith Thurman does against Barrios because they're lining up something with Tank Davis. That surely looks like that is highly possible. I think Tank Davis, his next opponents are going to be Rolly Romero and Keith Thurman. I think that's who his next two opponents are going to be. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I'm at least 1 for 2. We'll see. But this fight does. I mean, it's clear as cut. It's clear as day. This is clearly a feeler, a gauge match for Gervonta Tank Davis against Keith Thurman. Why would they pull Barrio up to 147? They got all these light touches that Keith Thurman could get, right? All these light touches Keith could get at 147 already. So you chose to pull Barrios up to 147. Because you know Keith ain't making no 140 or no catch weight. So you chose to pull Mario Barrios? Out of all people, Mario Barrios. When you got all these dudes at 147 that Keith could have had a tune-up with, you choose Barrios. Right there, that's telling you the Tank Davis versus Keith Thurman fight is coming. But I'm going to give my prediction for the fight because I had to win back last night. I watched a couple of fights between Barrios and Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman's been on almost a 3-year layoff. Granted, sometimes that can help your body heal from all of the damage you've been taking in your fights. Last fight he had was Manny Pacquiao, 2019 in the summer. Great scrap. He lost his belt. Barrios came off a loss from Tank Davis. So Barrios got knocked out by pretty much a 135-pounder. My prediction is going to be real swift. I mean, I had to really think about this because I'm like, you got to factor in Keith Thurman's layoff, but then at the same time, his body is healing. Has he been training? Has he been staying in shape? We don't know. Barrios never fought at 147. He has something to prove. Keith does too. They both have something to prove. Barrios got to prove, I could bang at 147. I could redeem myself from that Tank loss. I could beat one of the best at 147. Because listen, guys, Keith Thurman is still the best at 147, man. He's one of the best. The dude only got one loss. Excellent fighter, good power. Can't sleep on one-time Thurman. I know, he been acting real suspect, when it comes to Errol Spence in the past and all of that. But overall, Keith Thurman is a dude. I think Keith Thurman would have gave Errol some problems in the ring, and I think he probably still will. You know what I mean? I think Keith Thurman, in my opinion, might be a more challenging fight for Terrence Crawford than I think Errol Spence, man. I think Keith Thurman just got more tools in his bag than Errol Spence. Just from what I can see, but Keith should smoke Mario Barrios this fight. I got him probably stopping Barrios. I would give it, Keith probably gonna try to get some rounds in there. I can't see nothing Barrios got for Keith, man. Keith been in there with, and I think Robert Guerrero kind of like would be like a stylistic matchup comparison to like Barrios almost. Come on, look, Keith been in there with Rob Guerrero, Josecito Lopez, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. He been in there with these type of dudes, these higher upper echelon dudes, man. He had problems, went through his adversity. He fought Pacquiao, got knocked down. Bro, he ain't losing to no damn Mario Barrios. What they want to do is they want to see if Keith, they want to compare how Tank did against Barrios to Keith, and they want to see if Keith looked vulnerable in there against Barrios. I think the fight gonna happen anyway, but I think what they're gonna try to do is they might see if Keith looks weak. If Keith struggles and still wins, if he doesn't knock out Barrios like Tank did, and he still wins the fight on the cards, Mayweather and them gonna make that fight with Tank. If Keith Thurman goes in there and absolutely destroys Mario Barrios, knocks him out like the third or something like that, they ain't gonna make that fight. That's what I think. So I take that back. The fight might not happen depending on the way Keith Thurman doing that ring next month. If he goes in there and destroys and obliterates Mario Barrios, I don't think he goes in there and destroys him like early. I think he systematically punishes Barrios for about 9 rounds, and I think he stops him. And I think he stops him to the face, he gonna punch him, crack his jaw, and knock him out. I think that's what's gonna happen. I mean, this is Barrios, bro. It got what was that dude? Akhmadev. I think that's the dude that fought Barrios. Am I pronouncing it wrong? He got robbed. He beat the shit out of Barrios in that fight. He broke his fucking jaw. Barrios was getting pieced up in that fight, and he lost, bro. He got robbed. Keith Thurman's gonna go in there. He's gonna systematically break this kid down, and that's that. That's what's gonna happen in this fight. The ring rust thing, he gonna shake some of that off early on. Barrios gonna show a good account of himself. Maybe one to three. After like the fourth round, you're gonna see Keith Thurman just take it up. He gonna turn the heat up on him, and Barrios gonna be like, damn, I don't belong up here. Let me go back down to 140. So yeah, it's gonna be entertaining for as long as it lasts, but I don't see Mario Barrios getting out of that fight at all. And I got ninth round stoppage Keith Thurman. One time, man. One time is back. Hopefully, man. Let's just hope. This is not a fight where he just goes in there and he's just trying to get a bag or something, and then he goes in there and not put on a good performance like the way Adrian Broner did or something like that. Because if that happens, definitely he gonna line up for the Tank fight, because he gonna go in there and not really care about winning and just try to get a check or something. Then Floyd and them gonna smell blood, and then they gonna go in there and be like, yeah, we gonna make that fight with Tank now. That's the shit Floyd is on, man. He on some shit like that. Watch and see what I tell you. That's exactly what's gonna happen. But anyway, that's my prediction. I got Keith Thurman, 9th round knockout of Mario Barrios. This is Rebel Life Boxing, and I'm out.